Afternoon.
And sir, before you take your seat, please raise your right hand and my clerk will swear you in.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, could you please state your name and spell it for the record?
Nicolas Calati, spelled C-A-L-A-T-I.
How are you employed, sir?
Grand Rapids Police Department,
And how long have you been employed with GRPD?
27 years.
Okay. And, sir, were you on duty back on April 4 of 2022?
Yes, sir.
And assume you know the incident we're referring to on April 4, 2022.
I am.
And if you could just tell me, what were your duties that day prior to this incident?
That day I was working as the patrol supervisor for the south end of the city.
Okay. And what do you recall as far as how you became involved in this situation here with Officer Schurr?
That early morning, Officer Schurr called out a traffic stop. Shortly thereafter, he called out for pursuit, and that drew our attention and started going his way.
Okay. Do you recall where you were when you first heard the initial call out?
Yeah, I was right around Franklin or MLK in Ionia, or 131 right there.
Okay. And if you could just explain as far as what you do after those calls are coming out.
When those calls come out, we activate our lights and sirens because it's emergency response. And then as I'm going as a supervisor, I help coordinate a response from the other officers or any other needs that we have, be it medical or anything like that.
Okay. And did you ultimately go to the scene here?
I did.
And what do you recall observing when you arrived?
When I arrived, I was not the first one there. There were a couple other officers that had arrived first. As I was approaching, we had coordinated what we needed protected. We didn't see who we still had to make contact with. Surroundings, like anything that could be dangerous for our officers, had to keep an eye on that and coordinate a rescue effort.
And was it your understanding when you arrived that it was a situation where a subject had disarmed a police officer of their weapon?
Correct.
And is that a fairly rare situation for GRPD?
It is.
So was it treated very seriously, as far as very
It was.
carefully?
Yes.
Okay. Now, did you have the opportunity to view Christopher Schurr here?
Yes, I made contact with him as soon as I got on scene.
Had you known him before this?
Yes.
And if you can, explain what was his condition when you made contact with him?
When I made contact with him, you could tell he was like worn out, tired. His face was pale, still breathing kind of heavily. I would say kind of like a slouched posture instead of having all the strength type of thing, like if you were to sit up straight, as opposed to having a bunch of energy and after you have expelled all your energy.
Okay. How long did you end up staying on scene, roughly? Do you recall? Quite a while?
Yeah, for the duration of the day, pretty much.
Okay. That's all I have. Thank you, sir.
No questions?
We'll see one hand raised on the jury. Have my clerk come and grab that question. this witness be excused, Mr. Hodge?
Yes, please.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Officer